What if I told you it's a very real strategy that some of the wealthiest people in the world have used for generations? It's not about some risky get-rich-quick scheme. It's about something much more reliable, much more magical. It's called dividends. And it's literally about getting paid just to wait. Think about it like this. You buy a share of a really solid, well-established company. A company you believe in, like maybe the one that makes your favorite phone or your go-to coffee. Because you're a part owner, when that company makes a profit, they decide to share a piece of it with you. That little thank you payment is a dividend. It's cash that lands directly in your account, simply for holding on to your shares. It's not a one-time thing either. Many companies pay these out every 3 months, like clockwork. This is your first piece of the magic, creating a stream of cash flow that comes to you, regardless of whether the stock price went up or down that day. I remember when I got my first dividend payment. It was tiny, something like $4.72. I almost laughed. What was I supposed to do with that? Buy a fancy coffee? But then I learned about the second and most powerful part of the magic, compounding. Instead of just taking that small amount of cash, I chose to automatically reinvest it. So that $4.72 bought me a tiny fraction of another share. It didn't feel like much. But then the next quarter came. This time, the dividend was paid on my original shares plus that new little fraction. The payment was slightly bigger, and I reinvested that, which bought an even bigger fraction of a share. Do you see what's happening? It's a snowball. A tiny, insignificant snowball that you start at the top of a very, very long hill. At first it's slow, you barely notice it growing. But give it time, years, even decades, and that snowball starts picking up speed, collecting more and more snow, growing bigger and faster until it becomes this unstoppable force of financial growth. That's your money making money, which then makes even more money. That's the heart of compounding. Now let's fast forward. Imagine that snowball has been rolling for 10, 15, 20 years. That tiny quarterly dividend payment isn't so tiny anymore. It might be a few $100s, then a few thousand. This is where the third and most life-changing part of the magic happens. It becomes a freedom builder. Suddenly that dividend income isn't just buying you a coffee. It's enough to pay your phone bill, then your electricity bill, then maybe your car payment or even your rent. This is the moment the game changes. You're no longer just working for your money. Your money is genuinely working for you, creating a passive income stream that can support your life. This is how people build a path to financial independence, where they have the freedom to choose to work, not because they have to, but because they want to. So how do you start? You don't need a fortune. You can start by investing in dividend-paying stocks, or, even easier, dividend-focused ETFs, which are like baskets of hundreds of these stocks. Set up a brokerage account, choose your investments, and most importantly, turn on that automatic dividend reinvestment plan, the DRIP. Let the magic of compounding do its thing.